The title of my speech is What If? What if one question could change everything? What if the life you're living is not the only option possible? What if the key to growth, joy and connection is as simple and as powerful as two little words? What if? For me, those words have been the fuel behind many things I've done in life. They led me to new places, helped me set priorities, and introduced me to one of the best people I've known. One of the biggest what-ifs of my life happened 12 years ago. I was living in Kyrgyzstan. Yes, one of those small little countries, beautiful and mountainous, very far away that nobody seems to know about. I was finishing my undergraduate program. I was working part-time for a small company, making $150 a month, and to be honest, I had no idea what I'm gonna do after my graduation. I was thinking to myself, what now? What if this job is my life for the next month, or maybe a year? This possibility terrified me. I have to do something. What if I leave everything behind? What if I start over? What if I fail? Wait, too many questions. What if I'm overthinking all of this? That's when the opportunity to come to Canada presented itself. And this was one of the biggest what-ifs of my life. I didn't have any answers. I just had my suitcase, my head full of hope, and the sense of possibility. And as you can see, this what-if is still unfolding as I'm speaking right in front of you guys. You know, my journey in Canada was not always smooth. I still remember the cold October. I caught a cold, just a little sore throat and some coughing, nothing serious. I should have wore a tube that day, I thought to myself, like my head full of hair was not enough to keep me warm. It must have been all the stress, all the daily errands, learning how to be an adult in an unknown country. 2 months passed by, but the cough didn't stop. I'm checking my temperature. Wait, do I have a fever? I have to go and see the doctor. First appointment, they need some tests. Second, third, more tests, blood samples, scans, more blood samples, more scans. Turns out I have a serious illness. Very serious. What if I don't make it? What if there is no next year? What if there is no someday to chase after? And worse, what if I've been wasting all this time on things and people that didn't matter at all? On the other side, what if I recover? What if this is a lesson, a challenge that I have to learn from? It took 550 days. Every day, 10 different pills. 550 days to heal. 550 days of healing, of facing one of the deepest what-ifs of my life. One of the deepest what-ifs of my life. And I came out on the other side. But you know, the healing is not only about a physical thing. We often talk about healing as just a physical recovery. For me, healing is also about reconnecting with life, reconnecting with people, and with spontaneous moments that feel ordinary until they are not. One of those moments happened on a bus stop. And no, it was not a regular bus stop. I was taking the same bus to work every day. Same bus stop. And I've been seeing this same stranger taking the same bus with me. I guess this is the reality of working 9 to 5. You know, sometimes we exchanged polite nods, couple of glances, and that was it. Until one day, maybe it was rain, maybe it was bad weather, or maybe the bus was late, but we started talking. And then something sparked. This little conversation continued on the ride. And then more conversations, more rides. That stranger is now my best friend. Looking back now, how wild it is that something so small like a shared bus ride could lead to one of the most meaningful relationships of my life. But this is the magic of what if. What if we've never spoken? What if I've kept my headphones in? What if we are more powerful than we think we are? What if things work out? What if right here is exactly where we need to be? You know, I don't know all the answers, but I know that asking what if, the simple questions have led me to so many amazing places and introduced me to so many amazing people. So if you ever feel like you're stuck, unsure, or scared, just ask yourself, what if? Thank you, guys.